coffee, we found our favourite spot. It's called Eccentric. There's a couple of them around Sydney. Connor has it as well. But I think the whole thing that made them get so busy, like the queue down the road every single weekend is absolutely nuts. But they give you a little brownie and just set it on top.
Remnants of it there.
Yeah, and I think that was very clever to get everybody in because you get a free brownie with it. But when you see the little treats that we got, Connor got a almond croissant, was it?
Nicola got an almond croissant. I didn't get anything.
It looked so good. Let me smell. Oh my gosh. Almond croissant is honestly like one of the nicest pastries to get for the coffee. Look at that. OMG. So good.
Then we got this here, Nutella chocolate chip cookie. Fries in Nicola's head.
Look at that.
That's going to be for dessert tonight.
Yeah. We were looking at it, we were like, that would actually be nice just to share for a little Saturday night dessert. Look at the sea salt on top. Oh my goodness me. And it smells, you know, we can smell like the butter. Oh my gosh, do you smell it? Unreal. But anyhow, welcome to another vlog. It is Saturday morning here. We had a bit of a slower morning this morning because during Monday to Friday, it is go, go, go. We're up at 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. So it was nice just to have a bit more of a sleep in, even though I still woke up at 6 o'clock and I was
I woke up at 5 to 6 and I was like, I'm ready to get up. And I was like, there's not a chance I'm getting up.
I know. So we slept on it until 7:30 I think. And then just had a nice little morning, get ready and headed out and got our coffee. Today is actually more of a chill day, isn't it, Connor? Do you have anything crazy planned?
I might go into town just to have a wee look around because we went into town last night actually for a wee look. It was actually very nice.
It was so nice. I met him. I finished work early yesterday, so I had like most of the day, and I'll talk about more of that later on. But he finished at 5 in town, and he was like, just come in and meet me. We'll grab some food. And the sunset was beautiful, so we met just at the harbour bridge, and oh my gosh, the colours of the sky were gorgeous, and it's so busy in there too. There's like there's a lot of little stalls with like food and all that. There's always something going on.
It's like winter markets almost.
Yeah, it is actually. They were selling mulled wine, like everybody wrapped up. It was just so nice.
So weird here because it's like mid-July and they're doing all Christmas themes.
We're just gonna finish drinking this and make some breakfast. I am in the mood for avo toast. I got some sourdough yesterday. It's in the freezer. Are you gonna do the same?
Yeah, I have eggs anyway. I'll make eggs of some description.
I actually got a 12-pack of eggs and egg whites as well, so I might do like a big kind of egg dish with my avo toast, which would be nice. Let's get cooking. A tip when you get sourdough, because obviously sourdough, if you leave it like a day, it gets really kind of hard and stale. As soon as I buy it, like I make sure it's sliced, I just put it in the freezer, so then it stays fresh, and it's actually kind of better for you because it boosts the resistance starch. But I absolutely love this when I get it from Woolworths. It's a crafted sourdough, whole soybean and linseed loaf, and it is absolutely delicious. There's nothing nicer than sourdough toasted with some butter and salt, or else some avocado toast. Can't beat it. Apologies for all the noise. I have my bedclothes, or our bedclothes, in the washing machine, and it is the loudest washing machine ever. But for my eggs, I just got 2 eggs on the pan, and I always get a carton of these every week. It's just simple egg whites, just by adding like a cup of egg whites to the pan along with the 2 normal eggs. Like you've got like a big massive thing of fried egg, and with salt on top. It's honestly just so nice and a great way just to boost your protein. And I just plated up my breakfast. I've got my eggs, avo toast, I have some tomatoes, a little bit of broccolini, sprouts, and some feta on top crumbled. We got this seasoning. It is called avocado smash spice blend. I don't even know what's in it. A zesty blend with parsley and dill, and there's chili and other things in, but see this with the avocado. When I take the avocado apart and like smash it in a bowl, I put some of this with salt and pepper, and it is the nicest thing ever. It's kind of like the everything but the bagel seasoning, but this one is like for avocado, and it just works so well. I put some sprouts on yours as well, Connor, so you have to eat them. It is a little while later. I've just finished up doing some editing. I was like sitting on my laptop for a while, so I just like to get out and get a bit of sunshine into my eyes. because our apartment is actually very dark, even though there are a lot of windows and we've got a sun patio and everything, but the sun is on the other side of the building, so we actually don't get a lot of sunlight in the apartment, which is so sad because obviously it's so nice to get sun into the house and into the apartment. But anyway, we don't have anything we can do about that. But I'm just out for a nice little walk, just doing a 30-minute walk. Connor is doing his check-in, so I like to get out of the house when he's doing that, obviously. So just get my walk in. I'm at a nice little park here now. I actually ran around here during the week, but then when I get back I'm going to get showered and head into the city. We never really go into the city, like we were in last night as we were saying, but we don't go in very often, and it's so lovely. Like when we walk the streets, we were getting the bus back last night, I was like, we need to come in here during the day because it is absolutely beautiful. And Connor actually needs to get a new pair of work shoes, so that is like perfect excuse to go in and have a little dander about. Look what I done to my palette. I took a big chunk out of the highlighter. I don't even know how, but somehow my ring just like got into it. Anyway, it's fine. I'm just getting ready to head into town. Connor's getting ready as well. Had a shower and I was contemplating whether to wash my hair or not, but no, I think I'll get another day out of it. But we have been in Sydney for 8 weeks. That's 2 months. Like, I actually can't believe that it's been 2 months since we moved here. I don't know where that time has gone, but it honestly only feels like 3 weeks ago. But it has been absolutely amazing. We really love it here. It's such a fabulous place to live. And all around the eastern suburbs, like we're in Maroubra, so Maroubra, Coogee, Bondi, then you've got Clovelly and Bronte and all these lovely little cute towns. It's so nice. And I did get a job. I started working a couple of weeks ago. So I am a primary teacher, and I did hear like to get your teaching papers changed over when you come to Australia, like it takes ages, and boy do they make it tricky, because I was going back and forth with like the people that you deal with, and every time I would go back to them there was something else that I needed to get done and signed off. And I got all my papers signed off when I was at home in Ireland, like went to the police station and they signed like all my degrees and transcripts and everything like that, and my visa and all that. But then I had to get something else done, and then I had to get my passport done and another form of ID. So they don't make it easy here, and every time you do get something signed off you have to pay a fee as well. So it's so annoying. You do have all your papers sent away, it can take like weeks. So I was just like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? So I do like work on TikTok and social media as well, but you know, to have like a safety blanket and a weekly income, I was like, I need to find something. So on the Facebook page, there was Irish around Sydney, and a girl that I knew, she was in the same college as me, put up a post that there was a nannying job available, like she was going to do a regional work. So I messaged her and I just wanted to find out more information, and met up with her and she talked me through it, and I met the family and I've been nannying for that family since. So it's actually in Coogee and I really love it. It's mornings and then I have most of the day free, and then I go back in the evening, so it's been really lovely. But I think eventually I will have to get my teaching papers sorted. But you know, now when you're like happy in a position, I'm like, it'll be fine, I'll do it eventually. It has been great, everything has been working out and we're so happy. Thankfully there has been no more cockroaches, thank the Lord. If you hadn't seen my last video, the whole moving in and the apartment finding everything, I'll link it below. But we had an infestation of cockroaches that we only realised when we literally started moving our stuff into this apartment. So that was a disaster, but we did get the place all sprayed and there hasn't been any since. Now come to think of it, the last time I did show you the apartment, we didn't have like a TV or a table and chair, so I'm just going to show you that now. Connor's working here. Connor, is it okay if I... Yeah, you're all good. So we had the couch and everything, but we didn't have the TV. We just had literally a blank space here, so we got a TV. Did we get the second hand? We did. Yeah, was it an Irish girl? English girl. It's great. The Facebook page, oh my goodness, there's people putting stuff up for sale every single day. It's wonderful. We got our table and chairs, which is just here. We got that, the 4 chairs and the table for $100, I think, which was amazing. Like that's about 75-80 euro. So like how good is that? But this is our TV. It's actually huge. Like it's a great TV. It's a smart TV. It has everything that we need. And then our table and chairs is here. And I think that was it. We didn't actually get anything else. I don't think so. We do have a sofa bed going in there. We're getting it off a friend of ours from home. They're moving back, so we're going to get that on Tuesday, which is ideal because Connor's brother Charlie is coming to stay with us from Perth in, is it next weekend or 2 weeks time? 2 weeks time. So we need a bed for him, so that's great, works out perfectly. And this is the outfit. We are all ready to go. I actually got these new jeans from Abercrombie. I don't know about anybody else, but I am just sick to death of Zara jeans. Like every time I get a pair of Zara jeans, I'm like, never again. But then because they are quite reasonable, I'm like, oh, I'll just get another pair and hope for the best. No, they wash terribly. They feel like cardboard. The sizing is completely wrong every time. It's like you'll order a size and then in a different kind of jean, it's completely different. It's too tight or it's too loose or it's too short. So no, I'm done spending silly money on Zara jeans and I decided to go for Abercrombie. So highly recommend. I will link this pair exactly below, and I also got another pair of a straight leg and they're just so comfy. So that is the jeans. I've got my Sambas on, little Zara bag, my mango wool coat and a little Aritzia top. Jeans after pasta is never the most comfortable situation. We actually had such a lovely evening. We didn't plan on having dinner out. Like I had stuff in to make a chicken thigh red curry this evening, but after like walking around the shops and that, we got a bit peckish, and we usually like to have like a drink together at the weekend, like just go out and not even necessarily go out for a dinner, but like just go out and have a little drink. Sometimes we get a mocktail, but just to kind of sit down and like catch up on the week, one-on-one time, and we just sit down and I don't know, we just really enjoyed anyway. But we walked past Bar Totties and we've always like said we need to go there for dinner sometime, but it's always so busy. There's one in Randwick, which is about 15 minutes from here, and we've heard great reviews. So we walked past it this evening and there was actually a table outside, and I asked, you know, could we sit and have a drink? And they're like, yeah, sit, have a drink. And the little fire lantern was going, it was so cozy. So we got a drink, and then Connor was like, will we just get the bread and some Nadusha sausage to share? And I was like, yep, sounds good. And the bread, oh my goodness, it was delicious. Like it was that really lovely wood fire bread, and it just like popped and all the fresh steam came out of it. It was divine. And then as we went on, we were like, well, we just get dinner. So we actually ordered dinner. We shared a olive and caper pasta, like a tomato, olive and caper pasta, and also a fillet of snapper, and it was divine. Connor's actually gone to the gym. He didn't get his gym session done this morning. We were a bit late on it, so he's away to the gym now. And I have the lovely job of putting the bed sheets back on the bed. So one thing that I did do yesterday, I usually do on a Saturday, is do the whole apartment clean, but I done it on a Friday afternoon like yesterday, and oh my god, it was lovely getting up this morning, then not having to like clean the whole apartment. It was all nice and done and all my washing was done, but the only thing I had to do was change the bed sheets. So I'm just giving them a blast in the dryer now, and I'll pop that on And I think I'm just gonna wash my hair because, you know, when you have fresh bed sheets, I don't like getting in when my hair needs wash, and I'm gonna wash it tomorrow anyway, so I'm just gonna do it now and be nice and fresh, get into a clean bed. But before I do that, I have this cookie that we got this morning at Eccentric, the cafe down the road. Connor had a little nibble, so I'm gonna have a little nibble now before I get all cleaned up. Look at the size of it. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely delicious. Nice and fresh out of the shower. I'm so glad I washed my hair now so I don't have to do that tomorrow. You know, when your scalp starts getting kind of itchy and you know it's just time to wash the hair, especially now when I'm lying on clean pillow slips. I didn't want to go in there with dirty hair. Finish up doing my skin now. I double cleansed before I went into the shower just to make sure everything was nice and clean and not get into my pores like the makeup while I was steaming in there. So I used the Manio Deep Clear Cleansing Balm. This is actually a lovely cleansing balm that's a lot more affordable than a lot of the other ones that are on the market, and it just removes makeup like perfectly. And then I went in with the Pure and Deep Cleansing Foam. These are a Korean brand and they're actually really good and quite affordable. Really good at removing makeup, it done the job. So I go between these two and also the Anua. So I've been using this for quite a while as well. It's the Anua Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. It's more an oil than a balm, so it does the job perfectly as well. It's great for your first cleanse. And then the Anua Heartleaf Cleansing Foam. So these are amazing as well. I'll link them below if you're interested. All of my skincare is Korean products. Like, I just love Korean skincare because all of the lovely products that I use are focused on keeping the skin hydrated and not like causing too much irritation or drying it out. Speaking of that, my skin is a little bit dry at the moment, so I'm gonna actually put on a little face mask. These are the Medicube Collagen Radiance Masks. These are absolutely gorgeous. I actually like doing these like after I've been traveling, because you know when you're on a plane and your skin just feels so tight. Look at all the product that's on this. It is super hydrating. And time to look a little bit crazy. God, it honestly feels so lovely, like putting that on. I'm just gonna let this sit on my face while I go and make the bed. That is one job that I hate. Like, I do love cleaning. I love like hoovering and cleaning bathrooms and doing dishes and all that, but I absolutely hate changing the bed clothes. Like, I hate putting on the big duvet. It's a full-on workout. I'm like sweating after. But anyway, I'm gonna go do that and let this sit on my face. Bed sheets are on, nice and clean. I dried my hair and just finished the rest of my skin. It is so poofy after I blow dry it, but I'm not going to put any more heat on it this evening, so I will style it tomorrow. We had a lovely day, didn't we?
Yeah, it was very good.
It was actually lovely. I was telling them about Totti's, about the restaurant.
What were you telling me about it?
I was telling them.
Oh.
What do you think? Oh my god.
No, it was actually very nice. In fairness, the fish was good.
Yeah, it was lovely. The pasta was excellente. The bread was delicious. The drinks were good. It was a lovely little evening. And the city was actually, it was what I was saying as well, it was super busy, but it was nice to walk around in the sunshine. But wait till I show you what we're watching.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park 3. This is Connor's favourite one. But we just love these movies because they remind us of Universal in Orlando. But I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, little weekend day in the life. We had a nice chill day today. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.